I'm back. Oh, I fucking just need to play some games. Oops. Cause dude, after a long weekend and after even off my eyes, even a longer weekend, just because I had to do some stuff for my family right after the long weekend. Oh, Alice. Oh, mister, you want to play with us? You're the nicest, mister. Alice will create a brand new playground in just 1 second. Birds are just birds here. People are just people here. Oh, what is this? Ta-da! This must be a reality marble. At Alice's tea party, no one can remember their names, not even Yamada or Suzuki. You won't be able to remember anybody's name, so you'll see in a minute, mister. Nuh-uh, it goes like this. First, you forget your name, and then you forget who you are, and then, the end, and you won't have to be a master anymore. Isn't it fun? Alright, let's all play tag now. You're it, mister. Are you ready? It's ready, set, go. Oh, not this shit again. This reality marble slowly erodes a person's existence by weakening their ego. How roundabout. We must pursue the children. We'll need to catch them if we want them to remove the reality marble. No matter how far they run, they'll be ours once we corner them into a dead end. Oh, we're just going without any second plan? Can we not just leave? No, we can't just leave. Ouch. Ouch. But yeah, because like after New Zealand had a long weekend, because the one and only Your Majesty had a birthday week, as they say, although the Majesty's birthday is always the same, no matter who it is, because reasons. So after the King's birthday weekend, I guess it's because that's when hospital was reopened. I had to go to the hospital, not for me, but for family stuff, and yes, everything's okay. And I was... So that took me away from work an extra day. Good. Stay where you are, child. I shall capture you now. You go? I got caught? Wow, you were really fast, mister. But he probably can't remember his name anymore. You can't remember your name, can you, mister? My name... When I try to retrieve information from my memory, it's like slipping against smooth stone. Do I know the names of these girls? Do I know my own name? Wait, did I even have a name to begin with? That's a dumb question. Oh, I'm fading. No! Don't fade out. Rally yourself, Predator. Do not let their wiles fool you. Wiles? Wheels? You gotta catch me, or your body will go bye-bye next. Catch me if you can, mister. Oh, what? They're allowed to do that? They just teleported. After them, those children cannot be permitted to escape. So yeah, after that, I had to go back to my story. Ouch! What? You slapped me! That's cheating. You can't just throw shit at who's tag at it. There's just outright war. But yeah, anyway. Back to my story of raging. So after all of that, I got to work today. Ouch. Trying to set up with some stuff. Ouch. These pieces of kids are the worst. I got you now. The girls have stopped. It looks like it's another dead end. Do not disappear on me again. I have finally got you. Mister, why are you being so scary? Are you mad at me? Why are you mad? Uh-oh, is it because your body's going bye-bye? Uh-oh, I'm going bye-bye. How wretched. If you children do not seize this ruthless play and restore my master's body, I shall slay you. I'm scared. Alice, why are they so mad? I don't know, Alice. We're only playing. Oh no, they freaking zoomed again. Yeah, they escaped again. I no longer have any mercy for them. The next time I see them shall be the last. But first, ouch! Hey, come on, that's cheating. Who the hell does that in the player tag? Anyway. Yeah, after I got back to work, just trying to pick up some stuff, do some things. Man. Absolute that I had to deal with. Oh, thank you, Saber. Saber can block that? How? Is there a way to trigger that? I'm like right behind you guys. How's that this considered catching? This is the end, little girl. Remove the reality marble. Why are you so mad? I just wanted to play. It's not safe, Alice. We'd better go away. I'm sorry, mister. Hey, take away the reality marble. My visage has been known to owe small creatures. We have no choice but to leave as well. Oh no, I gotta leave. Jeez, you don't have to tell me that, whoever you are. What's that on the ground? Oh, don't know. I'll just pick it up and look at it later, because I gotta be back to the school building now? Hey, at least I remembered to get out of here. Who expected that our opponent could create a reality marble, but our smallish opponent dropped something when she left the arena. Prater, you should investigate it first thing in the morning. Why can't I just read it now? Also, the first floor. I need to redo the first floor at some point. Do I have even enough days to go revisit the first floor? I wonder. Because this game doesn't really bode time that well and give you extra time. I almost forgot about the note Alice dropped when she disappeared yesterday. I just realized that I haven't looked at it yet. I was too busy escaping the arena to read it. There may be information about the reality marble hidden within those scraps, Prater. Unfolding the memo, I read the 4 words written there. What is your name? That's the only thing written. What is your name? It might mean something with the barrier, but I cannot guess why one would ask such a thing. Could this be a way to defeat the barrier? If so, how do you keep your memories once inside? I really should try to answer the question while in the marble, but how will I recall my name? Maybe I should ask someone's advice about this. Good idea. My friend? I think Bill said it better. Thanks, great minds think alike. We're bros, more like enemies of a like mind. Hey, no, we're bros. We're bros. Let's be bros anyway. I'm here to absorb information. Well, it's more like I'm absorbing data that I can helpfully unravel and make sense of someday. Yeah, getting back to work today, man, so stressful. All the stress, blah, blah, blah. Talking with Saber as she rests can be as brutal as a splash of water to the face, but just as refreshing. I'm taken aback by Saber's remark. She wants to know about me. In other words, she wants to talk about myself. Well, that is not a way to have some small talk there, miss. I can't speak on demand like some kind of trained parrot. What should I talk about? What sort of person I liked? Nothing comes to mind. I don't know what to say. My past, my values, my preferences, they're so unclear that I feel I'd be lying if I talked about them. I had a father, I had a mother, we lived in this town. I can recall those superficial generalities, but not in any details. Those kinds of facts are irrelevant to someone like Saber who wants to hear about me in earnest. If I said that's all there is, I think I would displease her.
不確かなことは口にできぬと？余が知りたいと命じたのにか？仕方あるまい。特別に許す。その誠実さで少しは腹も膨れたしな。しかし、やはり物足りぬ。何もわからないというのは分かった。では、そなた自身の願いはどうか？
I wish for $1 million. I wish for winning Lotto tonight. Win Powerball tonight, cause fuck everything, seriously, man. Unlike her playful voice earlier, this time she's calm and steely, just like when she fights. My wish, the one I will present to the Holy Grail if I advance through and win the tournament. Saber must look so serious because knowing why I fight will determine the nature of our relationship. I just missed that, but I don't have a wish. What do you mean? I have a wish. I want to win Powerball tonight and win the frickin' whatever millions of dollars it was because fuck life. That should be your wish. Whatever driving force the other masters have behind them, I just don't have it. I fight because I don't want to die. I fight to survive. That's self-preservation. It's not a wish. Leo, Dan, Rin, Tosaka, and all the other Magi entered the Seraph after training for months or years. That shows willpower I don't have. Excuse me. I'll be lying if I said I had some deeply held wish I want granted.
そうか。では考えるがよい。この問いは避けては通れない。いずれ必ずそなたの前に立ちはだかる。その時までに答えを見出せばよい。世は急がぬし、怒らぬし、がっかりしないぞ。
She's not disappointed, that's the best. Even though that's what Saber says, I can tell she's disappointed. Oh, she is disappointed by the way she sighs. You know, I wonder if the real me returns, would they have a wish worth killing for? Yes, winning Powerball is worth killing for. No, it isn't, but yes, you know what I mean. Oh, especially after what I have to fucking deal with today. Man, why in the flippin' world do we have a BA when the BA doesn't even fucking do its BA's role? Like, oh my god, what an absolute waste of money and resource. Dude doesn't even know like where things are, what things are for. Fucking, you could have asked day one when you had to like substitute like one of our leads for us. Fucking hell. The girl you were playing around with kind of multiplied. Did I read that correct? The girl you were playing around with kinda multiplied. Oh, the girl you were playing with kinda multiplied. Bloody grammar! Going to start a collection there? Going to start a collection? There could be a red Alice, pink Alice. No, we don't need a Sentai. A reality marble that causes you to forget your own name and self. That kitty servant uses a magic that high powered. I had to be careful of that. Yeah, you all should be. There seems to be a cyber ghost in the virtual space here, but this is a virtual world, so it isn't like anything was even alive in the first place. Good point. I injured my enemy in the arena. My next enemy might be you, Snicker. I will kick you in the balls and injure you for life in a different way. Yeah, but man, I have just, and I can't believe it's already June. It's already fucking June. It's already fucking June. I feel like I did absolutely nothing this year. And it's fucking June. Time goes so fast. And it's not like I've done like nothing to help myself. I've been, you know, throwing around some applications here and there. Yes, I have been looking for other jobs. Because why not? But man, I don't know. I kind of have the feeling that I am not writing my CV in like the most positive manner, let's say. But I don't want to go fucking lying is the thing. A way to never forget your name, my professor would be able to etch it into your soul. Let me think. That puts Rani into thought. I feel bad seeing how serious her face looks. Is it alright if I carve a seal in your body? Don't worry, the pain is momentary. It's not enough to break your soul, so don't worry. Carve? Break my soul? That's where I politely decline. May the stars guide you. You want to carve my name? I don't want to be tattooing my name into my body. That's... What kind of narcissism is that? But yeah, from like... So end of last year, I was kind of looking here and there, and I did get some good responses. Actually, this year, yeah, I should have just took that chance, because I didn't want to... The thing is, I didn't want to take a freaking... What is it? A contract job. A fixed time contract. Fixed term contract. Because I never had that experience before, but I should have just took it. Fuck, then I would have been out of the door first and just say goodbye to all these fucking idiots. A way to not forget your own name, so information like that is starting to slip away from you. I explained the situation to Rin Kosaka, who responds in an irritated tone tinged with worry. So you want a way to recall your name in a reality marble designed to eradicate memories, right? Hold up a sec, did you say reality marble? That little brat servant actually created one? To be able to affect the entire arena for such a long period of time, definitely suspicious. She isn't a legendary soul, but some kind of malicious hack. I wonder how long she'll last. That's not at all, but how does she actually know of a way to get rid of the reality marble? Huh? Why don't you just jot down your memo somewhere, like on your hand or something? On my hand? I see, what a blatantly, painfully, obviously suggestion. Even if I forget what the word means, if I can remember to read it out loud, it'll be fine. Maybe. No maybes about it. Sometimes the best solution is the simplest one. That is so true. Leaving a memo is required to make a barrier. It seems the law of the playground applies here. To not think of such simple solution, yeah, I feel like a total idiot right now. Regardless of my embarrassment, I make an effort to thank her for help. Why the hell are you thanking me for something so trivial, you idiot? As expected, a vituperate response. What the fuck is that word? I know we may have to kill each other, but still, I wish we could get along better. Whatever the case, I better write my name on my hand before I forget. Literally. You wrote your name on your... you firmly wrote your name on your hand. Why don't you write it before you go into the arena? It can rub off. Hello. Alpha Hotel Alpha. That is definitely a comic book. Good job, soldier. I shall keep this contraband under tight security. Oh, by the way, your wonderful teacher has another favor to ask. Care to listen? Sure. Yay! You're my hero. Anyway, there's this talk of an ice floe on the second floor of the arena. So if you could grab some chunks of ice from it, I'd really appreciate that. Why do I need ice? Well, let's just say it's for something that only adults will understand. If you get some ice for me with the ground, I'll give you one of my prized positions. What does that have to do with it being a job? I don't get it, Tiger. Oh, what the fuck? Uh-oh, that man got mad. Why'd they get so mad? Maybe because they were scared of going away for good. But they just had to remember their name. But maybe no one can. Yep, that is probably why. What a pretty gladius. And of course the proud gladios is oft associated with forgetfulness. There's something in your past you like to forget, or is every memory precious to you? Is every memory precious to me? I don't think so. I will happily have some memories erased if I could. I think we can all agree that not all memories are great memories. I mean, they do say, you know, everything shapes the person you are, so maybe losing a memory isn't the best. Oh, how should we play with the mister? If the forest goes away, we won't have anything to play with. And the tea party should end now. No more tea party? That's sad. It's sad that we have to entertain them until it ends. But how? How about cutting their heads off? That would hurt. It would hurt a lot, but it's okay, we'll find a new playmate. Then yay, Alice is excited. Yay, me too, Alice. What, you'll cut my head off? That doesn't sound pleasant. Nor fun. Kids are the worst. Whoops. Oh, the arch range person isn't here anymore. Is there anything that I need to buy on the way in? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm telling you, I just saw that Alice girl, then she just disappeared. Do you think that maybe she's some kind of witch or something? I ran into my opponent while in the arena and pushed him around until he ran away. There are no more enemies in my world. Just abstractions, just vermin to be killed. Oh shit, this girl's crazy now. He totally lost it. Okay, second floor. And we are ready now that we've written our name on our hands. That's how it works. Now, Practo, read out loud that nonsense you wrote on your hand. Francis Xavier. No. Rosakuno. The words that came out from my mouth meant nothing to me. The atmosphere, so hostile before, instantly loses any sense of foreboding. Just like that, even if it doesn't mean anything to me. The greatest obstacle has been cleared from our way. Let us make haste, Practo. Uh-oh, the nameless forest is all gone. The nameless forest disappeared. I'm sad. Now we gotta come up with another game to play. It'll be okay, Alice. The clock will chime soon, and then we can play all we want. Are you sure? Is it gonna be okay, Broken? It'll be okay, Alice. We gotta wait for now, but we can have lots more fun later. You're right. We gotta save the bestest fun for later. Bye-bye now for Mister. Goodbye, Mister. What are they planning? A nameless forest? That sounds like the name of a reality marble, and perhaps a clue. And now we have normal enemies as usual. Ooh. But yeah, at least if I wouldn't... Oh, I don't think this thing does any sort of... Yeah, let's go more guard-centric against these things. But I think they do breaks, so... Yep, they do breaks. That's a lot of leveling up. That's a good chunk of XP. Yeah, I wouldn't like mind. Wait, right, that's the right one to use, right? It's the shard, yep. Whoops. Whoops. Isn't attack the best solution then? Because it's even if you attack with your draw, and I hit harder anyway. So there's no real advantage for me to do the whole sing and dance around putting a defense in there. Yeah, if I could win Lotto, like the first thing that I'll probably do is actually like go to every single like hospital clinic possible and like fix myself up first. Getting old sucks. Everything breaks. I need to do a checkup on my shoulder as well because I don't know why, but I just can't. My shoulder's just not feeling 100%, and it's annoying me because I want to. It's more like I need to lose weight. Oh, I weighed myself on Sunday, and I was a little worried, to say the least, of how my weight situation is right now. So I really need to up my gym game, but again, life sucks, so it's not that easy. Hey, easy. So yeah, like that'd probably be the first thing that I do if I do win Lotto. Oh, actually, maybe it's buying a house, but anyway, either one, right? Because in this economy, buying a house without a Lotto winning, man, it's pretty much impossible. So I wouldn't mind that a bit. And then maybe, like, yeah, it'll be sorting out my living situation and my health. That'll probably be like the first two priorities of anything. One can dream about winning a Lotto. And then spend some time for myself, I guess. That'd probably be the best thing after all of that shit. Because honestly, I have not spent time well, I don't know, some people will say, I don't know. I guess I have spent time well for myself in general, but you know, there's always more that can be done. It doesn't help that I am getting old. Ah, what the fuck? Die! All I can see is break, so I'm just gonna take a dice roll. Oh shoot. When does it... Why is it that sometimes the attacks, when you draw them out, it can cancel out each other like that? Like that. That whole equal bloodshed thing, like... Sometimes it does that, sometimes it doesn't. What's the consistency of it? Oh, found the ice. Wobujimura. The castle of ice. Though beautiful, I wonder what it's like to live in.
住居としては実際どうなんだろう。世が住むとして熊の毛皮でも着込まなければやってられないと。
Just get, just man up, Saber. I shouldn't say that. Well, I think your attire right now is very not well fit for such a place anyway, so you will definitely need some different attire. Oh, frick the sun guards! I was so lucky in that first time there.
芸がない。次から次へと懲りぬ奴らよ。
Yeah, life is so stressful these days. With things around the world also being so dull. You know, it's one of those things, like, at least if something's going okay, even if it doesn't affect you directly, I don't know if it's just me, but you do feel good about it, don't you? That's kind of the thing. Like, the other thing is, just like that one, what the fuck, just like that one video that I did about the ranking of football, that will never happen again. I am never say never, but I am very unlikely to do another football rant video. Like, it should not have happened, but I just had to get that out there when I heard the fucking news that Xabi Alonso went to freaking Chelsea out of all places. Ugh. I'm just gonna rant about football as well now while I'm at it. Like, and look at it now. We figure. I'm not saying Andoni Iraola is a bad coach or anything, but Xabi Alonso fucking has a proven fucking win. It's a huge gamble, but at least we, like, if we ended up firing Slot anyway, why couldn't you have just fucking do it back in February? Nothing fucking improved that February. How fucking blind are you? Oh my god. Oh. But yeah, anyway, things like football have been going pretty shit for me, so definitely that helped. Well, the lack of a help on my kind of, you know, just enjoying life in general thing, right? I couldn't do that because little hobbies like that kind of went astray, and I just, you know, was stressed about football. I didn't want to freaking pay attention to what was going on, and you know, football. What the hell is that? Football is football, so I kind of always catch up to stuff, watch the games every now and then, and when I watch the games are fucking shit. So all of that just combined to, you know, and work not going so well. Personal life, I don't know, next. I wouldn't say it's going bad, but it could definitely go better is the thing. What is this worm looking thing? Why do you move like that? Monophobia. Oh, this one's tanky. You're good. Oh, frickin' brakes. You are one to give me a lot of XP then, right? Yeah, so mental health has been a disaster for me. That's why I'm thinking like I need a lot more time for myself, even though kind of, whoa, 200! Kind of looking at it objectively, I guess. I did have quite a lot of time to myself in a way, but arguable. It is arguable. Like, that time was truly spent for myself, or for someone else. Well, not really for someone else, but it's not 100% for myself. Oh, nice, 3 chain. But I'm a 100% I'm a wimp, so ouch, I got slapped. I am a bit of a wimp and I like safe routes. That's why I can't just go fuck this and just quit everything. Just financials. Financials. Finance is a real thing. So I have to keep a real job and I have to pretend like I give a shit about people I don't give a shit about. And I have to pretend that I'm fucking and professional and be like, oh, the exit's here. Then what's the other thing? Well, you're a saber though, right? But sabers usually have... Ooh, trigger batches. Don't sabers usually meant to have high rider skills anyway? Because if I'm remembering correctly, the blue one, the blue saber, Arthuria, doesn't she have quite a high riding skill to begin with? Nice. Yay! Okay, maybe the child is going to be trouble, although we have obtained the cipher key. We cannot ignore her. Ah! Maybe I can go visit the first floor again. Whoops. And you know what, like, I realized it's definitely personal experience that made me think this way, right? Oh shoot. Oh, I don't have the right co-cast to heal. Hopefully that'll be okay. I should have enough health even if I get hit once. Oh, even better. Imp spell. What do you do? Oh, I still had Saint's Monocle on? Oh, what the... Negates single stat buff. Oh. Wait, why can't I... This? Saint's Monocle is this. Is the display information, right? Okay. Put Imp spell. I don't think I'm really using this anyway, so... I'll put this one, okay. There we go. But yeah, it's... But one thing is that, you know... People kind of do whatever they do. It's a weird sentence, but they kind of do. I feel like they, at least most people, do try and do their best in a given situation. And I think it's a kind of a little bit of a, you know, what is it? Survival and a little bit of social thing. I guess social thing is also a survival thing. And people tend to do their best in general. That said, one thing for sure is there are things you shouldn't pretend to do. As in, like, there are situations that's 100% that's out of your shoes. You are not, you know, you're way overfit to do whatever purpose that you're trying to do. they do say, you know, what is it? Take it till you make it, but I do think there's a limit to it. And honestly, people get away with it because no one else, one, realizes it, or two, even if they realize it, they're not at a position where they can affect the change. That's what I think of it. But there are also, mostly times, people try to do stuff for themselves to make their self and their life situation better, right? So one thing I have kind of put to myself is not to go around to people and say, oh, I don't think you're doing your best, kind of thing. Like, don't fucking say that. You have no idea what someone's doing in behind the scenes or what they're going through. In Korean, it's the whole 네가 노력을 안 해서 씨발 이렇다고. It's a meme, the 노력 thing. But you have no idea what they are trying behind the scenes. It might not directly affect with what you think they should be doing, but people are, I feel like most people do try stuff and try to improve this life situation. It's just that their priorities might not be the same as what you might have prioritized. So don't go around and saying, if I were you, I'd do X, Y, Z because I don't think you are doing, you know, X, Y, like A, B, C. Like, fuck off with that. Go fucking lift your own balls, seriously. As much as there's stuff that I do believe from this workplace that I have benefited, like without a doubt, but man, some other stuff, just a fucking thing. And like, yeah, so like during lockdowns, there were times where I did play a little loose, I'm not gonna lie. And I forgot to like tell my leads when I need to go out to the physio because I had my leg problems back then and all that. And I'll like pretty much tell them last minute. That I was a little loose, but hey, everyone was working from home anyway. And when that happened, like, I think once or twice that happened. And like he'd call me up and saying, hey, you know, just make sure let him know ahead of time and stuff like that. Like the conversation could have definitely ended just there, but he had to take it a step further and be like, oh, but what if I said no? You don't need to say that. I feel like if someone is a dick enough to say that, I think they kind of have a dickish personality behind them. Why would you say that to someone? Like, fuck off. Are you actually that crazy to say if someone was like injured or something and had some stuff going on and they had to excuse themselves like kind of last minute, you would just straight up say no? Like, come on. Think for yourself. Would you feel good fucking if someone said that to you? Like, man. I have, as much as the previous dude, manager in charge, yes, there are stuff that redeems him as a person, but there's some stuff that I feel like he's a bit of a snake behind. I don't know if one of my workmates would agree with it, but I feel like he's a little bit of a snake behind the scenes. And I have strong feelings about people like that, who play one face in one way but the other in the other. Like, I hate that. I hate that. Like, I despise people like that. And I feel like the general thing was that maybe he's thinking about doing politics, is what I thought, with some of the conversation that we had around lunch kind of thing. But like, if it is, man, fuck politics. I mean, he fucking failed. He freaking fucking failed in his office politics, so he had to move away, so fucking hell. There are other things I want to say, but I don't know, maybe it might get picked up in a later date, so I'm not going to say any more than that, but... the irony. The absolute irony that happened to... I can't have felt like that was karma. And you know, karma catches up. Karma fucking catches up one day. And it will bitch slap you in the face. And I think I'll have to just put my trust in somehow the world coming around and doing its thing. And maybe it might not be this year, maybe it might be next year, but I'll have to just... I just need to survive one more day. And do one more thing that can make me feel better, one more thing that could get me out of the ordinary, and one more thing that can just keep me sane. I think that's like the minimum that I can do right now. Man, I just had to rant. It feels so good. Just playing games, yapping. It would have been better if there was someone else doing the rant and the yap, but hey. At least I was able to fucking scream in the void. You need that. In a way, it's therapy. It's therapeutic. Play games, have fun. Scream at the void. And I do talk with my mates about these kind of stuff anyway, that's the other thing. I don't just like keep it to myself kind of thing. Because that'll be actually toxic. You do need to go and rant stuff about stuff with people, I think. That's a very important part of life. And that is why I'm trying to keep up with friends. I should message some of my friends after this. Because like once you get in your 30s, it is definitely hard to keep up with friends. Everyone's got their own life pretty much. But the ones that I keep hold close to me are definitely important than the ones that have all gone. Say that sometimes it's the little things, you know? We were just talking about it. It's the little stuff that matters. So don't whine about all of the... Stop whining about the grinding that I'm doing. It's all a part of the big plan that we grind. Ouch. Man, I can't believe auto mod's actually working with runs. I feel like more often than not the auto mod just doesn't work. I have so much yakisoba bread. Yakisoba bread, it's kind of meh. I had it when I was in Japan. It's like, yeah, maybe it's because I just had the konbini ones, but the konbini ones meant to be pretty good. No, I'm definitely over-leveled this on time. If I can't see the... if they're not even coming to attack me first. Unlocks a single special effect to your advantage. What's that? I want to see what that does. I have no idea what that did. What the hell did that do? Oh, is it when they do their special move, I do that to cancel it out, maybe? So I can't do it with these normie mobs, I need to go and fight like a servant. Wait, is there another fountain up by? Because I'm getting wasted by this thing. Whoa. Now you want to start attacking. Where did all your guards go? Come on. So I definitely feel like there is another fountain, right? No, maybe not. I might need to just start beating this thing up. Oh, maybe it was a bad choice to just go all out attack because you do guard a lot. Whoops. Okay. Not too bad. There is another fountain. Okay, there is another healing fountain. Good. And so like this, I could probably just go and drink from that one. I should be able to. The tag attack is kind of okay. Ouch. Nice. One more hit. Nice. I don't think I'll need to go straight towards the heat. Oh, actually I should. Nice. I want to level up one more level before I end this evening. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. You do attack twice sometimes. Nice. Good guessing.
鳴らしにはちょうどよい。蹴散らす。
Not that.
見ているがい。飛沫となれ。さて。
Nice. Was a perfect time with a buff at the first turn when they had to do a guard. Oh yeah, I need to replay Witcher again. So I played Witcher 3 again on my Steam Deck quite a while ago. Because when I got Steam Deck, I was like, what's the game that I want to play here? Like, what's a good kind of good looking game that I want to play on the handheld? And I'm like, Witcher, and that was my first kind of like a what do I call it? Like the impressed moment of the Steam Deck where I was like, man, this shit can actually run The Witcher. That said, Witcher is a very old game. Even back then when I got the Steam Deck, but The Witcher still looks really good. That's the thing. I might throw it on this PC and see how good / bad it looks, just to check how it was, and if I'm just overly impressed about what the Steam Deck's doing. But either way, Steam Deck gloating about it aside. Ouch. So I played it on the Steam Deck, and because I have it on GOG, I don't have a cloud sync on it. Well, I can have a cloud sync, but I decided not to have a cloud sync on it. And I'm still contemplating if I should, but I was thinking about selling my Steam Deck, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna wipe it. And I wiped it, and when I wipe it, I didn't back up my save file, so now I have no save file, and guess what happened? Frickin' a new Witcher 3 DLC, man! In this day and age? A Witcher 3 DLC? Out of nowhere? Now I have to replay the game again? I'm not complaining too much because I love the game. But man, just having a save file erased does kind of hurt, because I kind of like myself save file. I'll do something a little bit different this time, and I'll probably go with Triss. I think I've never done a Triss only route for some reason. I always went to Yin or do the both option just for lols. But I don't think I went for a Triss option. I should go with the Triss option. But I feel so bad. Like, the game really gives you that strong vibe of you and Yin meant to be kind of thing, and I know the books are like that as well, so that's why they did that. But I'm gonna feel bad going for Triss, but I should try it. But yeah, a good game. It's a brilliant game, so I don't mind replaying it. And I didn't play the 2 DLCs before that, the Blood and what is it? And then, oh, what the hell? I mean, what the hell? The one with Gunther and the one with the vampire, 2 DLCs. So it was the first time I actually played that, and I played that on the Steam Deck. Man, it was so good. Just being able to lounge and play that game. And yeah, the Steam Deck definitely is good. Like, even now, it's still pretty good. The only reason why I kind of was thinking about selling it is just because I got a different handheld. But even that said, the ergonomics of a Steam Deck, so good. They designed it so well. So I really want the Steam controller, but getting it in New Zealand's pretty hard, so I probably won't be able to get it. And I want this, the Steam frame. But before that, I'll need to do something with my freaking eyes. I probably need LASIK before that. Because I have no idea how bad my eyes are. I forgot to ask. Yeah, playing VR with glasses on, I think it's a little bit tough. Because you need those little subscription lenses or just use your bad eyes. But yeah, the Steam frame, I'm more hyped about how well it will run Steam on ARM. Because if I'm not mistaken, it's almost a two-layered emulation, right? It's like, it's emulating the Linux Proton layer on thingy, right? On Android, if I'm not mistaken. That's how I remember that the back end is gonna be, which is gonna be interesting. Because the Steam Deck, when it came out, that was the point when I was like, yeah, I am so done with, well, not so done, but like, that's when I started to be like, I am convinced about the Penguin. I am now actually convinced that the Penguin works, is what I thought. So I put my leap of faith. Ouch. Oh my god, I guessed so wrong on this one. And now I am definitely a penguin, although yes, there are times that I still go back to using Windows pretty much for one, no, maybe two purposes. Before that, I'm like contemplating if I should just get a Mac, because I only use it for video editing and music stuff. Just recording guitar stuff. And I'm like, isn't that better on a Mac than Windows anyway? So I'm like, should I just get a bloody Mac Mini or something and just have that rather than doing this weird two-partition over Windows and then Linux? I thought about getting a MacBook Pro, but man, MacBook Pro is expensive, both used and new. And oh, I hate the glass design. Oh my god, it's the worst shit ever. I mean, I can't run away with it if I'm going to be on the Mac Mini, but still. Oh my god. Who said they're okay for that? Do they not use a computer? Seriously, like the... Why am I in such a ranty mood today? But wow, like fucking the Mac glass thing. So I had to use my dad's phone for a bit. I gave him the iPhone because it was way back when, and he needs a Apple Watch for health reasons and stuff like that. So he's got an Apple, he's got an iPhone, and he's updated it to one of the latest OS, I think, and it's on the glass design thingy, and oh my it looks total ass. Like, I have no idea what that UI is doing and wanting to do, like, have you not used a phone? Have you not used a fucking computer? Who came up with this design? It's so bad. Oh, so I'm like, oh, I don't want to be on that OS just because of that design, but Windows isn't any better either because it's slow as heck. Maybe it's because I put it on a SATA SSD and not on my M.2s, but that's slow. Windows 11 is slow as heck. Whoops. Ka-dong. That 100% to my second floor, but first floor still like stuck as heck. Nameless forest. Nameless forest is the key word. I hope I have an extra day to visit the first floor. I'm gonna see if I can visit the first floor today. I head towards Rin Tosaka to thank her for her hint on how to remove the reality marble. It was a simple trick, but writing my name on my hand kept me from disappearing into oblivion. How did it go? Were you able to put Alice's— oh shit! Were you able to put Alice's marble back in her toy box? Thanks to Tosaka, I dispelled the reality marble that Alice's servant had put in place. Actually, I had something else I want to talk to Rin about, and that's Alice's strength. Considering how adept Rin is at using magic through machines, she might know more about Alice. Abnormal, Well, I couldn't sense any foul play from her from here on campus. Perhaps the servant is skilled at building alternative worlds, but frankly, the magic needed would overload the human brain and magic circuit. Still, servants have to be fueled somehow. Otherwise, they would just be very powerful objects at rest that tend to stay at rest. If what Tosaka is saying is true, then whatever Alice is isn't human. I've heard that the data of the dead people in the Seraph manifest like a ghost on occasion. A dead person's data? There are no ghosts in the moon cell apart from those recorded on Earth. Humans don't die here, so the only virtual ghosts are echoes of angry hackers etched into electrons. Isn't it obvious? People aren't really alive here, so why would their ghosts be here? There aren't any people in here either living or dead, just mad guy who bonded their magic circuits to the virtual world and hacked in like Rin. Even if Masters died, this isn't the place their spirits will haunt. The moon cell deletes the data of defeated Masters, and this is thorough enough not to permit loose data. If data from any deceased person incorporates, it is immediately dismantled by the system. Anyway, the point is this: ghosts can't be created here. But someone who qualifies as previously deceased might be permitted by the moon cell. Oh. A ghost. Someone who's been dead since the very beginning. That's what she's talking about. Alright, no more chit chat. We're enemies, don't forget it. But you always talk with me. We're not friends. Think about what Rin Tosaka taught me in the afternoon. A cyber ghost. If that is the case, then in the real world Alice is already... It's not a very happy thought, is it? But if it's true, that child only exists as a soul. What are your thoughts on asking about this subject at the chapel? If those sisters are knowledgeable enough to perform alterations of the soul, they may know about this. Go to the chapel? Not a bad idea. The sisters who do the alterations of the soul might know something. I'll try to head there over later. Ooh, where's my bro? A reality marble that strips you of your identity? How intriguing. It is as your libido rose up and erased your conscious mind. Yeah, that's probably how it works. The reality marble influences your unconscious mind. Smart. Might be, who's to say? Always checking with Saber, just in case. A reality marble, I've heard of it, but only as some weird thaumaturgical thingy. If you're talking about reality marbles, you won't see that many servants using them. Yet we see servants use them always in FGO. That servant must be powerful to use a reality marble, the master too for that matter. Is that girl even human? Good point. Man, speaking of libraries and getting into books, I need to start reading books again. If you seek knowledge, look no further than books around you. They may know things. The word library just doesn't do justice to this place. This is a veritable information bonanza. like, man, I said this to one of my friends as well, but like, holy shit, like, all the AI bullshit made me think I fucking need to read books. For the first time in my life, I actually felt motivated. Well, not first time in my life, but like in a long time, felt like I need to read books. And it's not like because like, oh, I'm falling behind the AI. Oh, whoopsie, they gonna come for my fucking job. No, it's because fucking AI is dumb. That's why I need to fucking read books. Man, speaking of AI, like... is there something you wish to ask me? You might want to ask one of your fellow masters about this. Oh, is it about the reality marble stuff or the Alice stuff? Anyway. A reality marble. My apologies, but that is outside of my expertise. I don't know. Oh, you don't know? There's something Rani doesn't know. But yeah, like, that same BA, man, so like, there was something that I had to do, so like, I did a work, and then I wrote like a summary of what I did for the changes that I made, and the little knickknacks, and like, the potential, like, what's the thing, potential, caveats of the work that I've done kind of thing, into a pretty concise bullet point kind of start that I feel like myself. Hold on. To me, the arena is no different than any other place. Also, thanks to my servant, any low rent enemies I come across turn and run when they see me. Oh, that was the simp, right? Hey, I've finally gotten used to this place. I can run and fight without wanting to hurl. Now I just have to worry about my servant wanting to drag me around everywhere. Hey, at least your servant is very passionate about stuff, and he's got the motivation. Did you say reality marble? They do exist, just not often. Hey, pull out a victory, okay? It'll make things easier for me in the future. Don't you think if I can beat someone with a reality marble, that means I'm stronger than you? Are you fucking dumb? Some of these kids. Anyway. So this fucking BA comes up and says, after I send my email, he pings me and he's like, hey, do you want to maybe use an AI summary? I'm like, I'm reading that and I'm like, you fucking idiot, do you want me to fucking re-summarize a summary that I wrote in AI? I'm like, holy fuck, how dumb is this fucker? The reality marble is a high level of thaumaturgy that only elementals, demons, or gifted magi can perform. If you ask me, I'd say Alice's servant is a legendary soul who's an extremely talented magus. But you're back to my ranting again, like, how fucking thick do you need to be to say, can you summarize a summary in AI? Like, be thought for like fucking 1 second, using your brain cell on your left and your brain cell on your right, fucking rub it together. If you don't have 2 brain cells, get that 1 fucking brain cell, cut it in half, and then rub it together and be like, summarizing a summary in AI, that sounds dumb. Like, fucking idiots. Holy fuck. Like, and they're thinking AI is gonna be the new future. No, AI is gonna be a fucking disaster piece. Because people are fucking dumb. Rant over. I'm in such a ranty mood today. A beautiful, bespectacled girl was here earlier eating delicious curry bread. She kept mumbling to herself how she'd never had anything like it before in her life. Wow, just wow. I never knew there were people like her in the world. Can you describe to me her in a better way? Maybe you also need to read some books. But yeah, man, some people are like, holy, like, the stupidity. Oh, I got so much money. One more way, maybe? Moderately heal servant's HP. Is that a better heal than the one that I have right now? Yes, it's much better. Maybe I should do that. No shit, I'm keep pressing the wrong button because that's the X button on the Xbox. Anyway, come away. I can buy that easy. And then moderately, I have 29 of this. I really need to use that more, don't I? I'll make it 30. Does curry bread feel me better? It's fine. 20 of them just in case. But yeah, I swear, some people don't really think. Like, outright. Outright, people just don't think, hey, you look like a bit more serious about things now that it's day 5. I take it that you got slapped around the arena by that Alice girl. I hope that you'll make it far enough that we end up facing each other in the Coliseum. Hey, look, see, this is some good sport here. I like you. I like you. You're a good person. I will gladly beat the shit out of you in the Coliseum. But anyway. Some people just don't like, oh my god. Have enough. At that point, it's like self-consciousness, right? Like, what are you even saying to yourself if you're like, oh, I need AI to summarize a summary? Like, check with him. I'll ask him tomorrow. Or maybe this isn't. Nope, it isn't. They're probably busy looking after kids. I was state of play this morning. I missed the Wolverine. I think it's because I'm guessing that was the first one, and I missed Wolverine, and then I think I went, oh, took on the fighting game was on. I'm pretty hyped for that game. An artist fighting game, 2D fighting game, especially after DBZF. The tag game as well, so I'm pretty keen for that. I'm kind of excited. So I'll probably pick that up when it comes out. So that was a good game. And man, Tomb Raider, I did not expect that. So Tomb Raider, there was going to be a 2 game, right? So one was continuing on with that new version of Tomb Raider, which Shadow of the Tomb Raider was kind of weird. Like I think we've already went through in some of the streams, but how they ended Shadow of the Tomb Raider is so weird. But at least, hopefully, with the next game, it's gonna amend things a bit well, and then they're gonna do like another reboot one. So that was pretty cool. I'm excited for that. What else was there? There was the Control game. I'm very excited for that because the Control kind of, I guess, universe. I love that. I love that game. The Alan Wake universe. So good. So fun. So dumb. And we got to see Professor Thingy McGee again. It's so funny because he's the actual actor to Alan Wake. So there was that. Sorry, he's not the actor, he's the voiceover for Alan Wake. So that game's gonna be fun. I'm very looking forward to that. Onimusha looks pretty cool, so I might check Onimusha out when it comes out. What else was there? What else was there? Something that really pumped me up. Oh, the God of War, yes! How can I forget? we just went through all of the God of War games. The God of War Lefay. It's interesting that they chose Lefay, but like... Is it Lefay? Lefay? Or Lefay? Anyway, that's gonna be an interesting game. It looked weird. Like there's like a mix of all these weird like mythologies like clashing. So I'm interested what they're gonna do there, and it's like an afterlife thing as well. So like in the afterlife, all the gods and the godlings come together or something like. That's gonna be interesting. That was a cool game. What else was there? What else was there? I can't remember the top of my head. The Ill? I'm kind of mixed. It's just another zombie game, isn't it? So I'm kind of mixed. What was the other games? Rayman? Yeah, Rayman was freaking out of nowhere. That's gonna be cool. And then what was there? I can't remember. I'm trying to think what games were there that was exciting. I can't think. Might need to check that later. But yeah, some of the games look real good in the trailers, so lots to look forward to, luckily. Lots to play for also, luckily. What other games were there? Man, I can't remember for the life of me. Oh shit, it's a break. Oh. I need to go and look into the state of play. Ooh, there's a God of War with a meet the cast thing. I'm gonna check that out after the stream. Cool. That looks fun. How do I get over? Okay, I went over there before. Wonder if there's other places that I haven't been. Oh yeah, and all the Lego Saga, man, that Lego Saga that's going around right now, it's some crazy stuff. But I'm glad Jack, the Patreon CEO guy, just came out and said, fuck you. Whatever you think about Patreon, just in general, I think Jack's a good dude. I think Jack's a good dude. He is definitely more side of the creative-minded people. What other games were there that excited me? The state of 6. Oh, Until Dawn was kind of out of nowhere. And then Ace Combat. Yeah, Ace Combat, I'm not too much of a fan of the Ace Combat in general, so it'll be cool. I don't think I'll play it necessarily unless some people say it's like really good to play or something like that. And then the Bancho, the chef from what is it? The standalone game for the Dave the Diver chef thing, with his backstory. That sounds interesting. Control, yes. Dune, I'm not too sure. Tokon, Wolverine, Ill, and Kemuri, yeah, but I think that's we have no idea what that game's gonna come out. I have no idea what this one was. Onimusha, yep. Phantom Blade, yeah, I guess it's interesting, but it's not like it's not attention grabbing for me. Sadly, if Phantom Blade came out a little earlier, I think it would have been a game that would have been definitely on my radar. But they dallied on it for a little too long, in my opinion. Okay, Silent Hill, yeah, the new Silent Hill was looking interesting. It looks more action horror than horror. Oh, Stuntman Hollywood looked fun. Lost Miles, I can't remember. And then the Tomb Raiders, yep. Cool Dawn. Oh yeah, I need to ping my mate about that Until Dawn 2 is coming out. Hold on. Because I'm pretty sure she was pretty into Until Dawn. Yes, this is 100% then now. I don't think I've not been in a place that's got no... I feel like I've properly now rubbed on all walls. That's a weird way to say that. Yeah, these enemies don't give a frick about me anymore because I'm too strong for them. Man, how did I miss all these walls before? I was pretty sure I rubbed against every single one of these. Okay, maybe let's head out now. Maybe it's 100% now, and maybe I still have a day to do something. Hopefully. It's okay that I visited the first level again. What the? It's still not 100%? Oh, I should have saved state before I came out. Ah, idiot. Ah, idiot. Ah, idiot. Why didn't I save state before I come out? Now I need to reload. Hold on, let me just skip all this dialogue and just redo that map. What did I miss? Also, does it make any difference if I go to second floor today? Let me just check. Like, is Alice gonna be here? I don't think so. Whoops, it doesn't look like she's gonna appear. I'm just gonna go around in a circle in this map. Because if she does come out and do something, then yes, it would have been a disaster that I went to the first floor, but if she does come out... Ooh! Fuck. Sorry, if she doesn't come out, I'm gonna reload again and then just go back into the first floor and like 100% that place. It still gives me an extra day for me to do stuff. And I can still go to the... I didn't go to the chapel before I came here, what an idiot! I need to go to the chapel anyway. Okay. I let's do that first. Hold on, system. That was what I was meant to do in this stupid day to get some information, was go to the chapel. I left it till last and I forgot about it. Maybe putting notes in your hand is actually a good idea. I should have wrote that down on my hands. No, Toko-san. You're not here for an alteration. Then what are you here for? To take advantage of my free time? Kind of. When I tell her I'm not looking for an alteration, Toko Aozaki responds with irritation. Before her mood entirely sours, I ask her about the two Alices and about ghosts. Ghost? Well, isn't that quaint? Toko Aozaki becomes more animated as she turns my way and says more. What we perform on servants, though their masters is a mod to their magic circuits, we sculpt your spiritual bodies in a way that maximizes the flow of the energy from master to servant. I've seen those Alice girls plenty. It's not for me to say whether they're twins, but from what I can see, the girl is what people call a ghost. If she is indeed a cyber ghost, then have no bodily limitations to their magic output. Without a brain to burn out, she would have no limits. Even if her soul started to break apart, she would continue to spew magic until it all burnt out. Still, for a ghost to utilize so much magic, she'll need excellent compatibility with her servant. Do you know her servant's class? Recalling that brute, I conclude that it must be Berserker. That is what I answer. A Berserker? Are you sure you aren't mistaken? The servant is using a large-scale reality marble, right? That's not a Berserker style. A reality marble is highly advanced thermometry, so if you think about it, a caster makes more sense. I'm sure there's more to the story though. A Berserker wouldn't use a reality marble? What does that mean? But if that's true, then what in the world is Alice's servant? I haven't solved the mystery of the twins, but I think I know that Alice is special. Are you done asking questions? Then I'll get back to work. It may not look like it, but I'm busy. What I wouldn't give for a nice talented underling who can make a good pot of coffee. I know who that's a reference for. After that, Toko Aozaki becomes absorbed with her papers, turning out everything around her. That is my cue to get lost. I offer a slight bow to Toko Aozaki and leave the chapel. Yo. Uh-oh, it's the mister. I don't ever want anything bad to happen to us again. Come on, Alice, let's run away. Let's run away now. Where should we go? I want to read a story, Alice. I want to too. Let's read a story, Alice. Alice must have run away from me. It would be good for me to speak to Alice about Cyber Ghost. I just need to find where she ran off to. If she went to read a story, there's only one place, isn't there? It's called a library. Did the White Rabbit come this way? Did we mistake it for the March Hare? You're the March Hare. That's mean. And what are you going to do after you catch the White Rabbit? Off with its head. Uh-oh, run, buddy! Guess what? The White Rabbit's here. Where? How do you know? Because it's been staring at us. Why is it staring? Why won't he come out and play? No, you have to play later. You're right, we'll see you later. We're looking forward to playing with you. What was that? Then in the blink of an eye, both Alices disappear. They're really amazing spirit hackers. Shinji would be nothing in comparison. They're 1 second and gone the next, as if the system rule didn't apply to them at all. They're like ghosts. I can't see how I or anyone else from that matter could defeat them. That's when I realized there's a piece of paper near my foot. Though, what? It came to wood. It came... What? T-U-L... T-U-L-G... T-U-L-G... What? T-G-E-Y? T-U-L-G-E-Y... Thugly? Thugly wood and... Oh my god, I can't read backwards as... Whiffingly through the... With eyes of fame came he stood the Shebrika and as in... Oh, whatever. It's gibberish. Should I ask Torsoka Renegade? I might learn something. Dude, how do you not know that that's just fucking something written in backwards? It's so easy! Guess I need to ask everything to Tosaka. Well. She's gonna be mad. Oh, what the fuck? Where's Tosaka? Not helping me. Rani might not. Can Rani help me? Nope. Where is Tosaka? She was on the rooftop before, right? And then we talked to her, and then we came down. Pretty sure she's not on the second floor. She's not in the library for sure, because we just came out from there. She's not gonna be on the first floor. She's usually never on the first floor. Nor in the chapel, right? So do I have to actually make a... Oh, it's you again. I'm busy now. Keep your questions short. I relate what just happened in the library and show her the code I picked up there. She frowns. Oh, Did it say Torko? I thought it said Tosaka for some reason. Again, with the quaint things. This is mirror writing. Anyone can read this with the aid of a mirror, and don't ask me for one, find it yourself. A mirror? There must be a mirror somewhere. I better go find one. To the toilet! When you saying a little bit ago that you thought your enemy servant was a berserker, think again. A reality marble is a tool used by servants with low combat ability that's not a berserker style. So tell me, which came first, the berserker or the reality marble? Her words spark a realization. The berserker didn't exist before the reality marble. They were one and the same. First, I'll solve the mystery of this code. There must be a mirror somewhere around campus. Why did I read that as Tosaka instantly and not Torko? I guess my thoughts just weren't with Aozaki. That's right, the bathroom. Now that I think of it, I can use the mirrors in the bathrooms. There is a mirror. I hold up the code to the mirror and try to read it. It turns out to be English. Let me see. And in uffish thought he stood, Jabberwook, with eyes of flame, whiffled through the Toogly wood, and burbled as it came. 1, 2, 1, 2. The vapor blade went crack. He left it dead, and with its head he went whomping back. A monster that gets dissipated with a vapor blade. Jabberwock? The name of the monster written on the note Alice dropped. So that means that her friend's name, I wonder. I might be able to learn more of it if I head over to the library. To the library. This game's so kind. I'll you where everything is. I found a description of Jabberwock in the literature encyclopedia. Should I read it? Yes. What do you mean? Should I read it? The Jabberwock is a titular monster of the poem Jabberwock by Lewis Carroll. The poem appeared. And through the looking glass, the poem portrays the nameless hero's quest to slay the fearsome beast. Oh, hello, mister. What you reading? Alice suddenly appears behind me. Alice used to look like books with bunnies and mice too. I'm going to ask Alice about this Jabberwock I just read out loud about. Is your servant's true name Jabberwock? Huh? The Jabberwock isn't a servant. The Jabberwock is my... Shh, Alice, there's a no-no to talking about that. Huh? We have to go bye-bye for now. We have to go bye-bye now. We might wake up from the dream if we talk too much. Yep, see you later, mister. And they're gone. But I learned that while the monster's in fact the Jabberwock, it's not their servant. If that's true, then it's like Tor Awazaki says, and Alice's servant is actually a caster. Black-clad Alice. What's more, that means servant Alice is a caster. Does that mean they're not twins, but the servant is a copy of the master? Although I haven't quite gotten to the heart of the matter, I think I am headed in the right direction. How does that come to that conclusion? It feels like the truth is written in arm's reach. Okay, surely now I have nothing more. At least in the campus. Unless... I'm pretty sure the dialogues don't change. Yep. Okay, maybe I do need to go into the arena now and spend time. Man, it would have been a disaster if I just carried on. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise that I wasn't able to 100% the first floor. Okay, maybe after this I am done for the day, because I just ran out of water and my throat is getting it dirty. Is it too much? I was just too much ragey today. Wait, these monsters don't want to fight me? Oh, they do. Bring them up. Not that these give me much XP, but hey, little by little. Okay, definitely nothing here. Like no new way out. That means this part's done. I think this thing breaks every now and then as well. Maybe I should win attack. We do attack as well, okay. Yeah, this is just a dead end. Oh, is this where I have not been? Easy. But I will keep going at these guys because I do want the XP and they gave me at least 3 digits. Whoops. I did way too much breaks, I think. Yeah, I did way too much breaks. I should have put some attacks. I think attack is like one of the best options. Ah! Let's see how much that heals now. Because it's a higher heal. Whoa, 1000. Jeez. That's good. Nice. I think this is the one that I missed. Under the 4 round. Which kind of became a blessing in disguise that I had to go into the chapel. Okay, okay. This is the normal way. Hey, you little cube. Come here, fight me. And die. Easy. There we go. And then over here. Come on. Is there? Okay, that is. We've been there. pretty sure this place only has these 2 routes. What in the world is your first attack? Doubt attack. Oh, damn it. Was very close to perfect there.
探索を続けよう。
I'm sure the first 4 turns is more than enough to kill this thing. Especially with the extra attack. Nice.
今のはいい戦いだったな。見とれていいぞ。
I'm pretty sure that puts this place to an end, but must do. Must save state. Hopefully that makes it 100%. Yeah, finally. Alice? I feel slightly more comfortable saving, okay. Final day. I need to track down Alice and see if my theory is correct or not. And I better do it as soon as I can. There isn't much time left. And my bro's here. Hey, tomorrow's elimination battle. Are you prepared? I'm so ready. I've got my 2 cipher keys and I know the real name of my opponent's servant. Alright, let's rock this round. Yeah, go my bro. Go my bro. Go rock your round. Anyway, okay. I will be back tomorrow and we can probably finish off Alice's story tomorrow. Okay, bye 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 bye. Bye! If someone's tuning in after the fact of all the stream and you're resenting my rants, thank you. Okay, bye.